So you've got this amazing degree from another country and you're ready to build a career here in the US. But where do you even start? It can feel like you're trying to solve a giant puzzle, right? Well, in this explainer, we're going to give you the roadmap, a step-by-step guide to turn that international education into a thriving American career. Okay, let's just jump right in with a pretty staggering number. Almost half, we're talking 48% of all recent immigrants to the US come here with a college degree. That's just an incredible amount of talent and brainpower walking in the door. So that brings us to this weird situation, right? A paradox. You've got the education, you've got the skills that the American economy is hungry for, but finding a job that actually matches what you can do, it can feel impossible. And trust me, if you're feeling that way, you are definitely not alone. So we're going to break this whole thing down. We'll turn that confusing mess into a clear path forward with 4 simple steps. We'll start with getting your paperwork in order, then making sure your degree is understood here, then crafting that perfect American-style resume, and finally, how to actually tackle the job search. All right, let's kick things off with part 1. This is the absolute, cannot skip it, first step, getting your documents sorted. Seriously, nothing else can happen until this is done. Okay, so before you even think about looking at job postings, you need the legal green light to work. And in the US, that all starts with this little 9-digit number, your Social Security number, or SSN. Think of it as your key to unlocking, well, pretty much everything, but especially employment. The good news is getting your SSN is a pretty straightforward 3-step process. You can get the ball rolling online, but you do have to go to an appointment in person. Now listen up, because this is the most important part. The detail in step 3. You have to bring your original documents, not copies, not pictures on your phone, the real deal. I'm saying it again because it's that important. Original documents. So get your passport, your birth certificate, and your work permit, like an EAD or green card, all ready to go. Okay, so you've got your SSN. You're officially in the system. Awesome. Now for the next hurdle. How do you get an American employer to look at your degree from, say, Mumbai or São Paulo and understand what it actually means? We've got to build what I like to call a credential bridge. So what is a credential evaluation? Well, think of it like a translator, but for your diploma. It's an official service that looks at your degree, all the hard work you put in, and says, yep, this is equivalent to a bachelor's degree or a master's degree right here in the US. It takes away all the guesswork for a hiring manager. So you've got a couple of go-to services for this, and 2 of the biggest are ECE and WES. As you can see here, they have slightly different strengths. ECE, for example, is super reliable with about a 5-day turnaround. WES, on the other hand, has some really cool features. They've got a special program for refugees, and they offer these digital badges you can pop right onto your LinkedIn profile. That's a fantastic way for recruiters to see your verified credentials instantly. And you know, this isn't just about checking a box on a form. For people like Fadia here, getting that report in your hands, that's a huge moment. It's validation. It's the official, hey, your education is valued here. It really is that welcome to America moment that kicks the door open to real professional opportunities. All right, your degree is officially translated and recognized. You're ready to go. So the next step is to package all of your amazing skills and experience into a format that U.S. hiring managers not only understand, but, well, that they love. It's time to build your American resume. Okay, this is a big one. An American resume and an international CV can be wildly different things. The U.S. resume is short, punchy, think 1 or 2 pages tops. It's a marketing document. And look at what's not on there. No photo, no birthday, no marital status. That stuff is a big no-no here. It's all about your professional story, nothing else. So here are the rules of the game. First off, a lot of companies use software, these applicant tracking systems, to scan your resume before a human ever sees it. That's why tailoring keywords is so important. But the biggest mental shift you need to make is right here. Don't just list what you did, show what you achieved. Don't just say you managed a team. No, you led a team of 5 to increase sales by 20%. See the difference? It's all about proving your impact with numbers. And here's a super simple trick that makes a huge difference. On your resume, under education, don't just put the name of your degree in its original language. Translate it. And then add a little note right underneath that says something like, U.S. equivalency verified by WES. Boom. Instantly, the hiring manager knows exactly what they're looking at. No confusion, no questions. Okay, your resume is looking sharp. It's tailored, it's full of achievements. You are ready for the main event. Let's dive into the final part of our journey, actually navigating the American job market and landing that perfect role. All right, I want you to brace yourself for this next number because it might just blow your mind. A massive 85%, 85 of all jobs in the US are filled through networking. They never ever get posted online for the public to see. So what does that mean for you? It means that just sitting there and clicking apply over and over again probably isn't going to cut it. Your next big opportunity is way more likely to come from a conversation, a referral, a personal connection. This is what we call the hidden job market. It's not just about what you know, it's about who knows what you know. And how do you tap into this hidden market? Well, your number one tool is probably already on your phone, LinkedIn. It's so much more than just an online resume. Use it to find people in your industry, to research companies you'd love to work for. Don't be afraid to reach out. A simple, polite message asking for just 15 minutes of their time to hear about their experience, that can open doors you didn't even know existed. It's your digital key to building that all-important network. And the most important thing to remember through all of this, you don't have to do it alone. There are amazing organizations out there whose whole mission is to help you. Look up Upwardly Global. They're fantastic for skilled immigrants. Check out the free government-funded American Job Centers. And websites like My Visa Jobs can literally show you which companies have a history of hiring international talent. Help is out there. So let's bring it all together. When you break it down, it's really a four-part journey. First, get your documents. Second, evaluate your degree. Third, tailor your resume. And fourth, build your network. That is your roadmap. That's the plan. So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with one final thought. All of your international experience, your ability to speak multiple languages, your unique global perspective, that's not a weakness. It's not a barrier you have to overcome. It is your superpower. It's the unique value you bring to the table. These are skills that are in high demand. So the only question left is, how are you going to use your talent to make your mark?